slow enough to frustrate you out of Clark and fits and starts all the way on up through Clifton. Across the Upper East River, the Clearview thrives in that combination, the best of what you've got. Emphasis on the Clearview because the Cross Islands and northbound crawl from right around to the Long Island Expressway all the way and up to the Bayside Marina. Southbound slows coming down towards the Long Island Expressway. Again, the Clearview is just better for you in either direction. Traffic is sponsored by Crystal Window and Doors. Greg Rice, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Contractors and homeowners need windows that meet New York City codes and show up on time. Crystal Windows offers custom windows in as little as 1 week. If you buy 5, you get $50 off. Call 718-961-7300 or go to crystalwindows.com. Let's get a check now of your AccuWeather forecast. Here's meteorologist Carl Erickson.
All right, Lauren, we can say goodbye to that warmth that we've had the past several days for a while. Typical fall-like weather here to round out the rest of this week. And with those gusty breezes in place, it'll continue to filter in those chillier temperatures tonight as we go down to 48. And plenty of sunshine tomorrow. It will still be a noticeable breeze out there, keeping our temperatures on the cool side, high 60. And clear, chilly tomorrow night, back down to 47. Some of those distant suburbs dipping into the mid-30s, where there could be some areas of frost, some of the Jersey and Hudson Valley suburbs with that. Otherwise, remaining cool into Friday, sunshine, patchy clouds, high 63. And as we go into the weekend, at least the first half looks nice. Partly sunny Saturday with a high of 67. Could be some rain sneaking in on Sunday. Right now, it is 69, mostly sunny. Winds out of the north at 15 miles per hour. There being the current temperature 69, going down to 48 in Midtown. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Carl Erickson on New York's weather station. 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
The calendar and that temperature may say fall, but the New York City Parks Department wants you to start thinking about summer, specifically about becoming a lifeguard. They're kicking off lifeguard recruitment season for next summer. Parks Commissioner Iris Rodriguez-Rosa.
It's absolutely very important to be able to start as early as possible because we're trying to make sure that we get the message out as early as possible to get people interested, to get individuals to come and apply. And it gives them an opportunity to be able to practice also.
Lifeguard qualifying tests begin October 25th. A reunion on Long Island for a woman and her birth mother, whose baby was stolen in Chile, one of thousands of children taken from their mothers and adopted worldwide.
41 years, I never thought that this was ever going to be a possibility.
Caitlin Sarr keeps staring at her mother, Paulina, studying how much she looks like her.
As she's talking, I'm like, that's my nose, that's my eyes.
Connecting roots and my heritage helped bring the two together. Paulina, through a translator, says she never thought she would see her daughter. She called it many years of pain and suffering, wondering what happened.
It's just like, still, she just asked me, is this real? And I just keep saying that too.
Sarr is married and has 2 children of her own. She says her adoptive parents were perfect. Paulina will be staying with them for 10 days. Sophia Hall, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM in Smithtown, Long Island.
A haunted house in Michigan isn't for C students. The actors playing the ghouls are sent to scare school.
Welcome to the 2025 U.S. Scare School!
A suburban Detroit haunted house prepares its scare actors for the Halloween season by sending them to school. Scare school, that is. Brad Terebus is with Erebus Haunted Attraction.
And that's when we bring them in and we just teach them how to scare safely, how to have fun while you're scaring, and the psychology of a scare.
Veteran employees train the newbies on the finer points. That could be zombie shuffling and demons shrieking, as well as walking on stilts and wielding a spiked club. Rosie Washington is one scare actor.
You get to scream, you get to make a character, you get to see a different side of yourself.
The new hires also learn about makeup application, costuming, and how to get into their roles and personas, as well as rules about interacting with guests. I'm Haya Panjwani.
69 degrees now. Bundle up tonight. We're going down to 48. It's a family affair in theaters. That story's next.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place. Or stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy place every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time in participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Lunch was great. Greenwich Village is a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules since this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's creoninfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Now 1010 wins entertainment. Capsule is bringing her music to theaters. Grammy and Emmy winner Mary J. Blige will release her first concert film, Mary J. Blige for My Fans, live from Madison Square Garden in theaters on November 5th and 8th. The movie was recorded during a sold-out performance back in April. Previews begin tonight for The Queen of Versailles, starring Kristen Chenoweth on Broadway. F. Murray Abraham co-starring at the St. James Theater.
Entertainment on 1010 Wins is sponsored by Shulman & Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
Go to hurtny.com.
That's hurtny.com.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
Catch the news without the noise. Switch from AM to 92.3 FM, powered by 1010 Wins.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good afternoon. 69 degrees at 5:40. I'm Lori Metten, and here's what's happening. The city's business leaders hear from the mayoral candidates. Zoran Mamdani, Andrew Cuomo, and Curtis Sliwa spell out their agendas during a candidates forum. Chief of Department John Schell, the NYPD's highest-ranking uniformed officer who occasionally mixed it up with journalists and politicians, is retiring. The commissioner has named his replacement. An Allerton Bronx school evacuated today after a threat. No one is hurt. Joan Kennedy, former wife of Senator Ted Kennedy, dies at 89. A monarch butterfly has a new wing on life after a transplant at a Long Island Nature Center. In sports, Yankees look to stay alive and even up the series as they host the Blue Jays in Game 4 of the ALDS. 1010 Wins AccuWeather says a little chilly for the game in the Bronx tonight. We're going down to 48 degrees. Sunshine tomorrow, high 60. Wins News Time 5:41 from the Mercedes-Benz of Edison.com Traffic Center. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Greg Rice.
Now, Lori, trying to get you to the George, not coming easy on the east side of Manhattan, northbound Harlem River Drive, right at the foot of the ramp to the George. You got the left lane out with a crash. On top of that, the FDR is slow behind this from 14th Street to the RFK. So, yeah, the West Side Highway's got some traffic through the 120s. It's the lesser of two evils out of Manhattan. Even with the Yankees traffic, northbound Deegan still better than the cross South Bronx, although it's starting to get close. Citybound George, 30 minutes to the upper 20 on the lower. Most, if not all of that, is Yankees traffic. And the Deegan again starting to jam either way to the stadium. We're about an hour and a half away from Yankees and Blue Jays. Game 4 first pitch. Lincoln's about 30 minutes in, 15 minutes out. About 25 minutes home over at the Holland on the Jersey side, the Newark Bay. That's going to be the lesser of two evils. Queens, Cross Island, northbound near Bayside Marina. Left lane out with a crash, southbound a whole lot of rubbernecking. You stay with the clear view in either direction on to and from the Throgs Neck Bridge, and you are going to fare far better. Back to the Bronx, northbound side of 95, getting you up towards the area of Country Club Road. You still have the right lane out with that collision, and that still has you backed up all the way through the Brockner interchange. Northbound Hutch just does it better. Greg Rice, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.